Okay, no one talk. No one talk. Okay, look. You're reading the question for the very first time. This is what you should be thinking. The graph of f prime, stop right there. Here's f prime. Sorry, I keep using the wrong color. Do that on the roof again, tradition. Good with that? Okay, there's f prime. Start crossing out words. The quicker you get rid of the words, the easier the problem becomes. As I cross these out, I laughed at the test writer. Because I'm like, you stupid test writer. Put all those words just to make me confused. Gotcha, done. I don't need them. Question, sarcasm is not my strength. You good? Okay. The areas of the regions are shown. Cross that out. Awesome. F of 0 is 2. What is the maximum value of f? Okay. Questions so far? As soon as I read the words, what is the maximum value of f, I went immediately to my memory, because I've memorized everything long before the AP test. I do sheet 2 of the golden notes. There's a gigantic box that says the min-max theorem. Okay, as I talk, you look and see how well I follow that box. If you get to a night, the box is gigantic. I don't want you memorizing the box. Waste of time. I want you to understand the box. But there's a lot of information. If I just keep saying it, it's sometimes hard to understand. If you can read it as I say it, it should help. So I say something that doesn't click, you raise your hand and say, I don't get why you did that. They want the maximum of f. Does it not say in that box that the maximum value of f will always occur at either a critical or end point of f? Nodding is helpful? Cool. Ellie's instructions. Be specific. I was very specific. Critical point or end point of f. Next thing in there it says, oh yeah, f has a critical point whenever f prime is 0. Or undefined. Right away I know what to write. F prime has a value of 0 when x has a value of 0. Oh, interesting. No numbers there. Have to go A and B. When x equals 0, A, B, or 10. Questions so far? Keep going. I write this on the board because if this were an FRQ, you will likely get 1 or 2 points for writing that Brown statement. So I want you conditioned to do it. Just write it down. It says so in that box. You get points for doing that. Is everybody with me? Okay. Next thing. We have to do a candidates test. The candidates include these 4 values of x, as well as the first value of x and the last. But in this problem, we've already taken care of that. So this problem has 4 candidates. One of them is the answer, the other 3 must be eliminated. Even better, one of them is the maximum of f, one of them is the minimum of f. Okay? Like it's where the max and min of f occur, at one of those x coordinates. Please.
Wait, so why would f prime of x be 0 when the slope is 1? Oh wait, never mind.
2 points.
Exactly what I thought.
2 points. Anybody else? Awesome. Okay. I can eliminate candidates sometimes with words. Sometimes integrals are easier. I think a combination is the best here. Your golden notes say that every time you integrate a rate, I find a change in an amount. Every time I integrate a rate, I find a change in an amount. Okay. Of all the problems we've solved today, in my opinion, the one we are now discussing is more important than everything else we've talked about. More points are earned on the AP test by understanding what I'm showing you now than anything else we've talked about today. Matt?
How can we use dt for that.
Oh, error. 2 points for Max. Okay, watch how easy this is. This is the graph of f prime. Look, come on, I gotta hurry. This is the graph of f prime. I'm integrating f prime from x equals 0 to x equal a. That means that integral will have a value of 20. Right. Therefore, I know this. Look over here. I don't know, well, I do actually. F of 0 is 2. So, come on. Michaela said it perfectly. That integral of f prime is showing me how much f changes. So now I know that the value of f at x equal a is 22. Question, please.
So how come you didn't just add 20 and 2 from the start? It already gave you 20.
Oh, I just want to make sure you follow the logic, that's all.
Oh, so I did it right, just adding 20 with the...
As long as you know why it worked.
So like the area, since it's 20, that's correct, right?
Let me say it back to you. No, you're asking the right questions. 2 points. Look
Because
at
you're
me.
just finding the area. That's what the integral is, right?
Close. Listen, listen. Come on, keep listening. Integrals and areas aren't exactly the same, but they do correspond mightily. So watch the next one. 1 second. Now I'm going to do this integral. Raise your hand if you know the value of the purple integral. Hands up, come on. What's the value of the purple integral, Sydney?
6.
Just make sure you count it as a negative.
Oh, because
The area is 6. The area is positive 6. It's not negative 6. But the value of the integral is negative because it's below the axis. How many knew it? 2 points. Okay, 3 for Sydney. Are we good? Okay, I'm not going to be able to pay pebbles today for after, so keep track of your tallies. We'll catch up. Are we good here? So now I know the value of f at x equal b. Hands up. Who knows the value of f at x equal b? The integral of f prime tells you how much f changes. Josie?
It'll be 16.
16. The value of f at time a was 22. We integrated from a to b. We found how much a changed. So how much f changed. F is now 16. How many knew it? Point. 2 for Josie. Question. I feel like there was a question earlier that I missed. You okay?
I like it.
So are you okay? Focus hard, the bell's going to ring. Look. That every time I integrate f prime, I'm finding by how much f is different. Like the value of f at time a was 22. Because the integral of f prime from time a to time b is negative 6, that tells me f went down by 6 from this time to this time. So now f is 16. 22 minus 6. You see it? Hey, last thing, don't talk so I can get the video. Silence so we make a good video. Raise your hand. What's f of 10? Come on, hands. What's f of 10? Hands. Focus. What's f of 10? Brooks halfway in. Not sure.
20.
The integral from here to here would have been 4, so f went back up by 4. C is the correct answer.
Olivia, Max,